Hi, and welcome to British Dad Reacts. My name is John, and thank you for watching. Sometimes you're too young to appreciate an artist at the time at their peak, and you often hear about them later. In the late 70s, very late 70s, I was invited to the cinema by some friends to watch a film of a concert. It was an unusual thing at the time. It was called The Last Waltz. It was the film of a concert that happened on Thanksgiving in 1976.
Joni Mitchell, right.
No regrets, Coyote. We just come from such different sets of circumstance. I'm up all night in the studios and you're up early on your ranch. You'll be brushing out a broodmare's tail while the sun is ascending, and I'll just be getting home with my reel-to-reel. There's no comprehending just how close to the bone and the skin and the eyes and the lips you can get. Still feel so alone, and still feel related, like stations in some relay. Oh, not a hit and run driver, no, no, racing away. You just pick up a hitcher, a prisoner of the white lines on the freeway.
This was one of the songs that really captured me for some reason. And after seeing the film, I was just blown away. And I bought the album, triple album of The Last Waltz, which is a great film to see. I have to recommend it. And the songs on it are just fabulous. And some fabulous artists turned up for what was meant to be the farewell concert of the band.
Saw a farmhouse burning down in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the night. We rolled right past that tragedy till we pulled into some roadhouse lights where a local band was playing. The locals were up kicking and shaking on the floor. The next thing I know, that coyote's at my door. He pins me in a corner and he won't take no. He drags me out on the dance floor and there, dancing close and slow. Now he's got a woman at home, he's got another woman down the hall. He seems to want me anyway. Why'd you have to get so drunk and lead me on that way? You just picked up a hitcher, prisoner of the white lines on the freeway. Looked a coyote right in the face on the road to Baljenny near my old hometown. He went running through the whisker weed, chasing some prize down, and a hawk was playing with him. Coyote was jumping straight up and making passes. He had those same eyes just like yours under your dark glasses, privately probing the public rooms and peeking through keyholes in numbered doors, where the players lick their wounds and take their temporary lovers and their pills and powders to get them through this passion play. No regrets, Coyote, I just get off up a ways. You just picked up a hitcher, a prisoner of the white lines on the freeway. Coyote's in the coffee shop. He's staring a hole in his scrambled eggs. He picks picks up my scent on his fingers while he's watching the waitresses like he's too far from the Bay of Fundy, from Appaloosas and Eagles and Tides, and the air-conditioned cubicles and the carbon ribbon rides are spelling it out so clear. Either he's gonna have to stand and fight or take off out of here. I tried to run away myself, to run away and wrestle with my ego. And with this flame, you put her in this Eskimo.
I just love this song. There's just something about it. I was too young to really appreciate Joni Mitchell. She was kind of before my time. But she was one of the most influential singer-songwriters of the late 60s, I guess, mid to late 60s and into the kind of 70s. She was born in Alberta in Canada as Roberta Joan Anderson and obviously adopted the name Joni Mitchell. She was always a creative person, apparently, and had great interest in painting and continued that into her latter years. She did actually suffer from polio as a child, and it did leave her weakened in her left hand. And apparently she had to, when she was learning guitar, had to retune it to accommodate this slight weakness. And some say that that's what led to her slightly unusual structures of songs and rhythms that she used. Whatever it was, she produced some fabulous, fabulous music.
In this hitcher, in this prisoner of the fine white lines, of the white lines, on the free, free way.
Sometimes you wish you'd kind of been more appreciative of the artist at the time. But you can always appreciate them later. And especially now we have things like YouTube and Spotify and all the other streaming channels that are out there to revisit some of these great, great artists. The concert was filmed, and obviously that's why it was in cinemas. It was actually filmed by Martin Scorsese at the time. Long, long time ago for him. The song itself apparently was inspired by a link or a relationship that she had with Sam Shephard during a tour, I think in the 70s. And there's some references to him in that song. Apparently he had a farm at the Bay of Fundy, which is an area she refers to in the song. It really is a great, great song. The concert is fantastic. The album is fantastic. I really would urge people to, if they get the opportunity, to watch it. This, for me, was one of the songs that stood out. I don't know why, but it still sounds so wonderful. And her voice and just the kind of soft acoustic guitar and the way she performs. Really, really fantastic. Really fantastic. Thank you so much